Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. We're counting down the days until the San Francisco 49ers season is almost over. This year we knew it was going to be bad, but here we are sitting at 1 and 12, heading to maybe 1 and 13. We play the Falcons this week. Honestly, the Falcons are a team that sometimes are good and sometimes they're really bad. They're coming into this week 8-5. They're coming into this week not having Julio Jones, who's their number one offensive threat. He's out with an injury, and that is one of the reasons why this game possibly is kind of scary, seeing how, as a 49er fan, I don't understand why you would want to win any of these games to finish out this year. I think the 49ers go against the Cardinals and the Seahawks to finish out the season. Finishing a year of only one win. Hopefully the Browns can win a game and we can find some way to get there. It doesn't really look like the Browns are going to win any games, so I would guess that puts us as the number 2 pick in the draft, which you can't really go wrong with. Somebody's got to come out that's going to be able to fix this team. I know that we have a lot of holes, and we've talked about that the past few weeks. In this week, I'm hoping that we can see something. Definitely, Carlos Hyde showed us with 193 rushing yards last year and only 193 rushing yards on only 17 carries last week. That he really blew it up, and hopefully we can see Carlos Hyde come in with another big week. I know that he's only just roughly about 125 yards short of getting to 1,000 yards. I'm not sure if he's past that in his career, but if that was the first time a rusher gets over 1,000 yards, that's really going to be a really big deal, especially with as weak as our offensive line is. To be able to get somebody to go out there and push. And I know that Hyde missed a week in mid-season. He might have even missed 2, but I'm hoping we can see something definitely from Colin Kaepernick as well as Quentin Patton. Torrey Smith is going to be out this week with a concussion. Patton's role in the passing game is definitely going to be much needed, because if Quentin Patton isn't catching the ball, yes, we have Curley running around out there, but we need to see something from Quentin Patton to see if this guy is going to be anything for the 49ers in the future. Definitely a wide receiver, definitely needs to be one of the top things on our list. I don't know if you need that more than help on the offensive line or more help on defense, but we've been looking for somebody that can catch the ball and put up consistent numbers for a while. And maybe that, revolves around the offensive line not being able to block for Kaepernick or be able to block and just not being able to have a passing game of being so bad. I mean, no matter who's been quarterbacking this team, we haven't really seen much. Jimmy Ward out there running around, Eric Reed, Tremaine Brock. Hopefully these guys can get some stuff done. The defense looked good last week against the Jets, but they definitely let them back in that game in the second half. And even though I wanted to lose that game against the Jets, when that game was over, I felt sick to my stomach, and that sucked. I don't want to lose like that again. In a dream scenario, the Falcons jump up on us 7-0, 10-0, and they just hold on, and we just fight into the end and hopefully get to it. But I know that this team, the San Francisco 49ers, I believe in these guys, that they don't want to lose. I just think that they're just not a very good, well-built, fully capable football team. And, I'm a Niner fan from birth. And 2016 is going to go down as the worst season I've ever seen them play. I have seen them win, I believe, 3 games twice in my time of being a fan. So we'll see what this comes on Sunday. But I'm not looking for much. And I don't know. The Falcons are a scary team at 8-5. They're probably the one of the worst good teams there is in the league. You can't really believe in these guys.